put his food down beside him, and then I put down their food, and then he tried to be confused. My light's off over here today. I gotta reset the GFCI. I don't understand why it went off though. Hey buddy, there you go. There you go. Sorry you're not lit up this morning. Here, dry chow, come on. It's all your stuff. Good morning, guys. He tried to come over and insert himself in the middle of your food. That wasn't going to go over very well. Here comes Ruby. I think Don's going to pick Johnny up today at 10:15 so I can go to the chiropractor and keep my appointments. Otherwise, I wouldn't get over to the school until like 12:45, and that's not counting Guardian Angel. Maybe 12:30. Good morning, Gray. Hi. I'll be out to see you a little later this morning when your sensibilities aren't offended. But Panther got some good loving. It's another pretty day. I'm going to have to hustle home if Dawn and I are going to have time to walk. Being back downtown at 10:15 doesn't afford a lot of time for us to get our walk in. We are supposed to have storms this afternoon, but Ruby should be home and back in the garage before then. I hope so, because she's still looking really nice and clean. Good morning, Ruby. So Ruby put on 2022.12.3.2 last night. I think she was on 12.3.1, so it's just bug changes, although the whole where are the additional icons for this version, age, year, X, is still, the extra icons still aren't there. Well, so far so good. I don't have Running Man tagging back along with me this morning. It's sunny, reasonably warm, gonna be hot. I looked down and all of a sudden I saw, and it wasn't 728 anymore, it was 734, and then there was a lot of red on our route, so we were able to divert off, and it hasn't changed off of 734, but I think it was really slowing and backing up ahead of us. There must have been an accident, so at least this way we're moving and it's not super congested over here, and it is what it is. Because we were really stuck back there. It wasn't moving at Old Stage Road at all. So there's an Ioniq 5. Very computer futuristic looking taillights. It was 7:36 by the time Johnny shut the lift gate and headed up to the building. So 7:35 is class start time. Really wasn't anything we could do about it. I would say in general, oh goodness, this must be a sprinkler or a water main or something. I am not amused. All I can do is go slow. There's a car behind me, but they're just gonna have to deal. Just a quick stop today. I feel a little stiff walking around for a minute, my hips in particular. So I didn't want to skip my walk, even though I need to get home sooner than later. I'm really grateful for this safe parking spot, non-predatory towing parking spot. Really grateful for it. So hard to find a spot downtown where you can pull over for a minute. I forgot to pay attention to what was causing the problem inbound, but obviously it's a big problem because it's backed up all the way to the bowling alley. I mean, it's just really backed up this morning, so I'm grateful not to be on that side. We only had about a, I don't know, 5-minute delay over what time we were gonna get to school anyway, and we were moving most of the time. Thank you for pulling out then. I really appreciate it. Anyway, I'm not over there. It's good. It's walk time. Thanks.
Too.
I told him he couldn't say some of the stuff he said, and I deleted that clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, Don took one for the team, and he got rid of a squirrel that didn't make it across the street right in the middle of the pedestrian crosswalk.
Right.
Don carries disposable gloves and jewels, and was able to handle that for the rest of us that don't want to see that on our walk. Poor squirrel. Right here in the shade, nice cool breeze. We've walked our 3 times around and we're headed back down the trail and out of the park. Not too many people up here this morning. Nobody outside exercising. No exercise group today.
I wouldn't call it bad yet.
No.
It's going to be pretty yucky this afternoon.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine right now. I'm glad we were able to walk this morning though. We are going to have a cool down, but that's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We got to get through several steamy days and some thunderstorms first. So we don't know exactly what's going on, but the town has a John Deere tractor over there in the woods. They came down the trail this morning from the environmental park end, and they're back up in there doing something. They're back up in there farther than I thought even.
Well, they seem to be doing something pretty serious.
Huh. We wondered if they were going to put in a trail to the neighborhood. You know, a lot of these places we go that have trails, they have nice bridges that take you across to the neighborhood, and that would stop people from walking on the roads. It would even provide us another way to come out farther down Wagstaff closer to our neighborhood. We still wouldn't have a sidewalk the whole way, but yeah, they're back in there doing something serious. That's a truck. Yeah, I mean, I suspect it follows the sewer on the other side of the creek there. I think they're making more path. That's my guess. Time will tell. I guess I best get busy out there on the town website. Or if we walk past them tomorrow like we did today, we'll ask them. Right, I guess it could just be keeping it clear for maintenance as opposed to asphalting it, but
They cut the trail.
Yeah.
So that they can then go in down there and start working, or like you said, cutting it to keep it clear because they have a reason to get down there and do maintenance.
Right.
One of those.
Either one of those. Huh. Well, we'll be following it. I know y'all are super excited. All right, there's the actual truck for the John Deere. Don's headed downtown to get Johnny. ETA's 10:38. That should make him happy. It's much earlier than Mom could have gone down there after the chiropractor, so Don's getting his podcast, his ears, his phone, everything all situated before he takes off. I got the nav set for him. In our family, we send pictures to family members with whatever time Tesla says we're going to get there. So you get a screenshot, but no actual words. That's just how we roll in our family. Hi, buddy. I am on time to the chiropractor, and since I'm actually seeing the chiropractor after the PEMF treatment today, maybe they'll have time to do heat in the TENS unit. That would be nice. The mail lady was talking to me yesterday when she dropped off a package. She had to come down the driveway. And she says she loves coming to our house and getting to see the creek and the pretty driveway and everything. And that's on the way in. And then on the way out, she's terrified to go down the hill with the truck. I totally get where she's coming from. It does take a little bit of thought there. Hello, Model 3 back there. I see you. Alright, this is a good place to test out autopilot out here on the turnpike. Haven't seen anything wrong. No error messages, no artifacts of things that aren't there. No running man. So far so good. is a EV. Well, since they won't come around me, I'll slow up a couple miles per hour. Maybe that'll get them to come past so I can check them out better. Yeah, that's sort of what I thought. It's an EV6. Okay. The three things I noticed was nice flush door handles that blend in. They're the same color as the paint. Check. Shark fin on top. No check. And piano black on the back rear, which I think the new Model S has. Not into piano black on the outside or the inside of most cars because it you know, can show fingerprints and scratches and stuff just a little too easy. Although Dawn does have to work really hard to keep Ruby's black parts on the outside shiny with the, you know, putting tire black on it because it's not a very shiny plastic, but I wouldn't trade for piano black. It's a nice looking car, the EV6. I'd rather have Ruby. I just finished at the chiropractor. I was actually here for an hour and 20 minutes. The adjustment really made my shoulder area feel a lot better today, and the PEMF treatment, they worked on reducing the swelling in my hand and my arm, and it really did help some with that also. So I feel better. I even have some lavender on me, and that was soothing to that those bug bites. I'm gonna go over to Guardian Angel Apex. Dawn and Johnny are back home. And I have a donation in the back that I want to get out of the back of the car, several bags of clothes. And I probably will pop inside for a few minutes before I head back to the house. It was too busy up by the store to park in that spot I tried out last week. Last week it worked out fine, but not this week. So I'll walk a little bit extra. That's why I just pulled up over here. It's like Dawn follows me everywhere I go. Just kidding. Missing Michelle today. True friends make you laugh louder, smile brighter, and live better. Well, at least the first two things. Just kidding, Michelle. I don't see any Legos. I got a squeaky cart today. It's great. Need some WD-40 bad. I'm a little bit bummed. I didn't buy anything in there today. Not for me, not for Michelle, nothing, nada, zero. Pout face. I was planting a few of the flowers I got yesterday. Specifically, I put the begonias in the little planters on the other side of the bridge down there. I think you can see one of them in the frame. And I planted one thing around back, and then this isn't much of a storm, but it was thundering and lightning, and so I stopped what I was doing and came inside. Boy, does that breeze feel so much better than it felt before the storm, though. I think we've dropped 10 degrees. Okay, now it's coming down pretty good. It's blowing it in on me up here on the porch. Woo! Wow. Everybody take cover. I expect that'll be the worst of it right there. Cold air meets the warm air, and then life is good. Dang it, I just wanted to sit out here, but it's all blowing in on me. All right, the ISS is back out until it's time to put up the Halloween decorations, and I have the vintage space shuttle at the hangar and the solar system up there now too. Well, we had a solid 1/4 inch of rain. All the main roads are dry. The driveway was still a little wet. Hopefully Ruby didn't pick up too much splash. They're playing ball. The field must have dried off enough to play ball tonight. Well, Johnny's dropped off at Taekwondo, and I have a mission over at the Tractor Supply. Look for a large plant pot. That's just right in front of me here in the same shopping center, so hopefully I can find one that I like that won't break the bank. That variety is Acer Japones. It's $35 for that size. It's not bad, but that one gets to be huge, like 15 feet tall and 8 feet wide. So it's not right for us. So all that construction in the parking lot, the greenhouse they were working on, it's finished. So why would this pretty azalea be marked down to $7? It's the right price. I have to say, it's not the biggest greenhouse on the planet, but they have a nice selection of stuff. What a unique color of dianthus. That's really pretty. I just don't want tan. And there's more rain headed our way. I'm a little worried I'm not going to make it back home before it starts raining. They had chicks in there still from Easter. They have policies that don't let you just come in and get them for Easter gifts, but they do always have chicks in the spring at Easter time, so I don't know. They're cute. I'd like to go to Home Depot. I got the energy, but I only got 15 minutes, well actually 20 till Johnny gets out of class. It's just really not good enough. You can kind of see the storm over in that direction. Supposed to have more rain tomorrow. Don told me to drive Ruby and not, you know, worry too much. It's been a week now. We've kept her clean. We're at our, you know, preferred amount of time. I've got Johnny and we're headed back to the house. It's not supposed to rain before 8:05. I don't even know if we'll really get it or not. It seems like it's breaking apart now. It's 7:50. I think Ruby's gonna get wet tomorrow anyway. There's a greater chance of rain tomorrow for a longer period of time, and unfortunately I'm set up to meet Michelle to take Devin's senior pictures tomorrow at Yates Mill, but I'm afraid the weather's gonna force us to postpone, which would be a bummer. I think he had put in to make sure he was off work at that time. He's doing an excellent job at Kohl's boxing up Amazon returns several days a week.